Cops were hanging out with prisoners. Then the black police chief walked in and uncovered everything. Late at night, dangerous criminals were out robbing homes, but somehow they were back in jail by sunrise. How? The town was confused until the black police chief walked in and saw what no one expected. What happened next exposed everything. Like and subscribe if you believe justice must always win. In a small, peaceful town, the local police station looked like any other. Quiet, boring, safe. But something strange had been happening for weeks. Every night, houses were being robbed, shops broken into, people attacked. Yet no one ever saw the criminals. There were no fingerprints. No cameras caught anything. The town was scared. Inside the jail, 5 dangerous criminals were being held. They had been caught for robbery, assault, and armed theft. But lately, they were acting like kings inside the police station. They laughed loudly, watched TV, ate pizza, and even played cards with the cops. Some officers treated them like friends, not prisoners. The town's new black police chief, David Green, was sharp, honest, and respected. He had just transferred from the city and believed in one thing: justice above everything. One night, he decided to check on the station without warning. He walked in quietly at 2 a.m. What he saw next made him stop cold. The main door to the prison cells was wide open. 2 officers were sitting, drinking soda, laughing with 2 of the prisoners, and 3 of the worst criminals were missing. Chief Green didn't say a word. He watched from the shadows. At 4:45 a.m., the door creaked. Missing prisoners walked in, smiling. One of them was carrying jewelry. Another held a thick envelope of cash. The third tossed a gold wristwatch on the table. Then the chief stepped forward. The room froze. Cans dropped, jaws opened. One officer tried to speak, but no words came. Chief Green's deep voice broke the silence. Where have they been? Why are prisoners walking in and out like free men? One of the officers stuttered. Chief, we were just letting them stretch their legs. It's nothing. Stretch their legs? With stolen watches? The chief's eyes scanned the room. The officers looked guilty. The prisoners smirked. One of them even said, "This ain't your town, Chief. We run things here." That was the final straw. Chief Green didn't raise his voice. He didn't pull out his gun. He simply took out his phone and started recording. He asked questions, one by one. How many nights have you been letting them out? How much money have you taken from the loot? How do you live with yourselves, calling this justice? The answers came slowly. Some denied. Others begged. But Green already had proof. He walked out with the footage and drove straight to the mayor's house. By sunrise, the mayor, the press, and 2 city lawyers were standing inside the police station. And this time, the criminals weren't laughing. By 9 a.m., every news station in town was playing the video. Breaking: cops caught letting criminals out to rob at night. Citizens were furious. One woman cried on TV, "My house was robbed just last week and the criminals were in jail the whole time." The mayor gave a public statement. Thanks to Chief David Green, we have uncovered a disgusting betrayal of duty. These officers have shamed the badge, and justice will be served. The crooked cops were arrested immediately. The prisoners transferred to a maximum security facility out of town. The people started calling Chief Green a hero, but the chief wasn't celebrating. He sat at his desk, looking at the picture of his late father, who was also a cop. "You always told me to protect the truth," he whispered. Green wasn't done yet. He went through all the files, checking old cases. He found something worse. Some of the stolen items had been found months ago, but never returned to the victims. The dirty cops were keeping loot in lockers, hidden behind fake evidence tags. They had been doing this for over a year. Green knew what he had to do next. Chief Green launched a full investigation. He brought in internal affairs from the state. Every locker, every record, every camera was checked. They found $120,000 worth of stolen items, fake reports written by officers to cover up crimes, even payoffs from local gangs. 12 officers were removed from duty. 6 were charged. The town was stunned. But they weren't angry anymore. They were proud. Kids waved at Chief Green when he passed by. Mothers left thank you notes on his office door. A retired veteran shook his hand and said, "We needed someone like you." Still, Green didn't smile. He just said, "This isn't about me. It's about doing the right thing, even when no one's watching." He hired new, honest officers. Some were former military, some were young rookies, but all believed in truth. He made new rules. No prisoners out of their cells without approval. All officers must wear body cams. Weekly reports would go directly to the mayor. The police department, once rotten from within, began to shine, and the town finally slept peacefully at night. 3 months later, something unexpected happened. One of the criminals, Leo Spider Torres, requested to meet Chief Green. Everyone warned him, "Don't trust Spider, he's dangerous." But Green agreed. Inside the cold visitor's room, Spider sat across from him. Handcuffed, eyes sharp, he leaned in. "Chief, I used to laugh at cops. Thought they were all fake. But you're different." Green said nothing. Spider continued. "You didn't take bribes. You didn't yell. You just did your job. That's rare." Then Spider said something no one expected. "When I get out, I want to do something better. I don't want to be part of this life anymore. You showed me something real." Green looked at him, calm and firm. "Change isn't easy, but if you mean it, prove it when the time comes." The two men shook hands. Outside, Green walked through the hallway of the now clean police station. Fresh paint, clean walls, new energy. As he looked around, he smiled. For the first time in months, justice wasn't just served, it changed lives, and it all started the night he walked in and saw prisoners returning like ghosts before dawn. One honest man can change everything. Share this story if you believe justice should never sleep. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more powerful real-life stories.